Okay, it's a week later since our last video, and here we are at the dining room table. Right here we've got one baby giant left. This is the only baby giant that we have left. If you remember from the last video, 2 of them died. This is our last one. He's going to be 2 weeks old on Sunday, so I'm not sure why he's taking so long to grow if he's going to be like the largest butterfly in North America. I don't know what their timetable is on growing during their caterpillar stage. In this one we've got the last of our black swallowtails, and you can see he's got all of his real pretty stripes. He's sitting on some dill and on some parsley, and you can see that there's frass in there, which means he has been eating, but he's growing pretty slowly too. I'm not quite sure why. Now, he had lots of mates that were about the same size as he was, and you can see in here 2 of them died. But the interesting thing is you see that little, that little spot of yellow right down, see if I can point to it, right down there, and there's a little spot of yellow right up here on the side. Those are the pupated stage of 2 parasites that had infected our caterpillars. Now this one only had 2 in it, and the third one that was in this is Carrie's cup. The third one is actually over here doing quite well. That's the one that didn't have a parasite in it, although maybe that's why he's not growing so quickly, because maybe he does have a parasite. You can never tell until the parasite hatches out and pupates. Now this one is a monarch that we got off of our milkweed outside, but the problem is that we turned it around. Let's see if I can get it turned around with one hand. Turned around. There it is. See that dark spot? That's actually a hole, because we noticed when we checked on it that it too had a parasite. That's what this cocoon looking thing is right here. But that one's going to hatch out to be sort of a housefly looking thing, and we know that because we've seen this parasite before. So we're not sure if this one's going to make it. The definition of a parasite is that it does damage to the host without actually killing it. But so far we've never seen a caterpillar live after having had a parasite. Now the definition of something that does damage to something and kills it is a predator. So far all of our insects that have been parasites have actually been predators by definition. So we'll see. In this one, I won't be opening it up, because in here, this was Alex's. He had 5 caterpillars. You can see the dark spots in there. But next to every single dark spot is a little yellow cocoon-looking thing, and that's the pupated state of this fly that's right here at the top. You see it right there? Now, I'll get a picture of it. See if I can get him to fly around. Fly around, little bug. But it's some sort of little fly thingy, so we're not opening up this one anymore. We're just going to let them stay in there and starve to death, because we're angry that they infected our caterpillars. But all 5 of Alex's black swallowtail caterpillars had parasites in them. Now, over here in the habitat, this is where we've got all of our success stories so far. Nothing has actually hatched out yet. We've got our chrysalises. Down there are our cabbage whites, 2 on the floor because they didn't latch onto anything. They just kind of were loose in the cup. There's one right there. And over there, that's Alex's black swallowtail. And then up on the side here, all the way around, we've got all of our different caterpillars, all of our different chrysalises. I mean, right there, that's our black swallowtail, the cabbage white, the cabbage white. That's our successful monarch. That's a black swallowtail, and that's a black swallowtail. The initials on them are because that's who that cup belonged to. K is for Carrie, B is for Beth, M is for Mom, and then out here you already saw A is for Alex. So with any good fortune, we'll have some good butterflies we can release before it gets too late, and we can let them get outside and enjoy some fresh air.